Under a major defense deal, the French Hammer missile, which was used during Operation Sindoor, will now be made in India. Bharat Electronics Limited and Safran Electronics and Defense of France have joined a joint venture agreement to manufacture the highly agile modular munition extended range or hammer smart precision air-to-ground weapon in India. The development is crucial because India previously ordered the weapon system from France to equip Rafale fighter jets through the emergency procurement route in 2020 during the standoff with China in eastern Ladakh. There were subsequent plans to procure more of these weapon systems to arm Rafale jets and the indigenously made LCA aircraft. Now let's decode the hammer weapon system. It is a medium-range smart strike munition designed to go deep inside ground bunkers and reinforced structures. The system has a range of 70 kilometers, enabling fighter jets to launch the weapon from outside the engagement envelope of enemy air defense systems. Its modular design supports multiple payloads, autonomous resistance to jamming. It can be fitted with multiple bomb sizes, including 125 kg, 250 kg, 500 kg, and 1000 kg. Hammer can be fired from low altitudes and over complex terrain. Now, let me straight away go to Air Marshal VPS Rana. Sir, can you just describe Hammer to us? How does it work? Why is it important for us in post-Sindoor world?
Thank you, Karthikeyan. Everybody knows that Hammer did a very wonderful job during Op Sindoor. But what primarily Hammer is a guidance kit to the existing bombs. It's a smart kit with a guidance, with the control fins, which can carry any or which can convert any of the existing bombs into a smart bomb. If you recollect, during Kargil war, we were facing this problem of delivery into mountainous terrain, and we had quickly, adapted to. We quickly procured something known as the lightning kit from Israel, which primarily was on the similar line, and that was the only thing which changed the entire dynamics of the war in Kargil war, because that facilitated us to do the laser guided bombing.
Basically, sir, Hammer is a transformative kit. It's a kit which transforms a missile.
Absolutely. It's an existing bomb. It can be fitted, wrapped on, bolted on onto existing bombs, which otherwise are dumb bombs, which are otherwise not smart bombs. That means they would basically glide and fall to a place with their trajectory. But the moment you have the smart kit like Hammer wrapped on, then it becomes a very precisely deliverable weapons, which we have seen during Op Sindoor. It is hitting the command control centers, hitting those deep bunkers, and very effective in that precision guided attack. So that is what the Hammer does. It is many notches better than what we used during the war in Kargil. In Kargil, of course.
Can we say, sir, for our viewers, that Hammer is a cheaper alternative to the cruise missile or like Tomahawks, which the Americans uses?
You can say that, but they are different class of the missiles.
Okay.
Like cruise, of course. When you talk about a cruise missiles, like BrahMos and all, you can fire them from very far off distances. Then their delivery and their navigation is also different. They are going at a much lower trajectory, but they are traveling in the air for a much longer time. While the weapon like Hammer is basically a small distances when we are talking about cruise missiles, we are talking about thousands of kilometers in the advanced versions of the cruise missiles. But when you are talking about Hammer, it just about takes to about 70 kilometers, and it's designed primarily to do a bunker kind of thing or airfield attacks from the standoff distances. But mind you, now the standoff distances actually now has become a misnomer. We used to say standoff, that means you used to be away from the enemy air defenses. But today's air defenses are very smart, whether it is air-to-air missiles or ground-to-air missile, your ranges has far enhanced. They are in kilometers. When like we talk about S-400, we are talking about 300 plus kilometers of range. So any aircraft which is wanting to launch a 70-kilometer weapon no more remains very safe from the ground defenses, or for that matter, air-to-air missiles. But the fact is, the Hammer does give us a tremendous capability to attack these kind of precise attacks where you are wanting to take on those kind of targets the way we took in Op Sindoor and also for that matter in Kargil. Like today, if we were to do Kargil, we would be in a much better placed delivery envelope than we would have been that time.
So how expensive are these hammer kits? You know, do they differ? And do you think that hammer kits are the real antidote to the large inventory of the dud bombs, which, for example, we have or other countries have, which do not have a huge inventory of smart missiles like the Americans have?
So it is primarily converting the dumb bombs into smart bombs. So obviously the price actually does not become this thing because you are buying only the this kit.